Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You know how much I love to travel, exploring new places, meeting new people, trying new foods. It's the best. But here's the thing about traveling. Sometimes you stumble across these rules and regulations that are just, well, let's just say they're a little different. We're talking head-scratching, laugh out loud. Did they really just say that? Kind of laws. We're about to take a trip around the globe and uncover some of the most bizarre travel laws out there. Buckle up, because you're not gonna believe this. First stop, we're heading over to Singapore. You know, that beautiful, clean, super efficient country. It's amazing. But hold on to your hats, folks, because they mean business when it comes to cleanliness. We're talking about the great Singaporean chewing gum ban of 1992. That's right, folks. Chewing gum is totally outlawed. You can't buy it, you can't chew it, you can't even think about it. The government decided enough was enough. Sticky sidewalks, gum stuck under tables, it had to stop. And you know what? It worked. Singapore is spotless. So if you're planning a trip to Singapore, leave your double bubble and your juicy fruit at home. Trust me, you don't want to mess with the gum police over there. Alright, next up we're jetting off to Italy, to one of the most romantic cities in the world, Venice. Gondolas, canals, beautiful bridges, and pigeons. Oh yeah, lots and lots of pigeons. And while those little guys might seem harmless, feeding them is a big no-no. Yep, you heard that right. Feeding the pigeons in Venice is strictly prohibited. See, those pigeons, they're cute and all, but they can really make a mess. And we're not just talking about your average bird droppings here. We're talking about damage to historic buildings, statues, bridges, you name it. They take their history seriously in Venice, and they want to preserve those beautiful landmarks for generations to come. So keep your breadcrumbs to yourself and admire those pigeons from afar. Chapter 3. Mind your waistline. Now, we're heading over to the land of the rising sun, Japan. From sushi to bullet trains, Japan is known for its incredible culture and innovation. But get this, they also have some pretty unique laws, especially when it comes to health. Enter the Metabo Law. Now this one's a bit different. The Metabo Law isn't something they'll arrest you for breaking, but it's definitely something to be aware of, especially if you're planning on working in Japan. Basically, the government is encouraging companies to keep an eye on their employees' waistlines. That's right, they're measuring waistlines. It's all part of a nationwide effort to combat obesity and promote healthy living. So if you're heading to Japan for work, maybe pack your gym shoes along with your chopsticks. Chapter 4. Pink hot pants? Not today. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to head down under to Australia, land of kangaroos, koalas, and a ban on pink hot pants on Sundays. You heard that right. In the state of Victoria, specifically in the city of Melbourne, wearing pink hot pants on a Sunday could land you in some hot water. Now this law dates back to the 1930s, and it's a bit of a weird one. Apparently it all started with a guy who liked to wear pink hot pants and cause a ruckus on Sundays. The law was put in place to curb his, enthusiasm. These days the law isn't really enforced, but it's still on the books. So if you're planning a trip to Melbourne, maybe save the pink hot pants for a Monday. Chapter 5. Hold it right there. Last but not least, we're making our way to Switzerland, home to the Alps, delicious chocolate, and a strict no flushing policy after 10 p.m. Yep, you read that right. In Switzerland, they take their peace and quiet very seriously, and that includes nighttime noise pollution. So, if you're feeling the urge to flush the toilet after 10 p.m., you might want to hold it. Seriously, folks, it's considered rude to flush after hours. They're all about respecting your neighbors and getting a good night's sleep. So, when in Switzerland, do as the Swiss do. Keep the noise down and the toilet lid down after 10 p.m. Chapter 6. What in the world? Well, folks, there you have it. Some of the most bizarre travel laws from around the world. From chewing gum bans to pink hot pants restrictions, these laws might seem strange, but hey, that's what makes traveling so much fun. It's all about experiencing different cultures and embracing the quirks that make each place unique. So, next time you're planning a trip, remember to do your research and check the local laws. You might just be surprised at what you find, and who knows, maybe you'll even have a funny story to tell when you get back. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing travel content.